She was always there, but no one ever noticed her. Until one day, something happened that made everyone stop and finally see Emily. In a bright classroom in a small American town, 8-year-old Emily walked quietly to her seat. Her brown ponytail rested gently on her shoulder. She wore her soft pink shirt and blue jeans. Emily wasn't loud. She didn't try to stand out. She just stayed quiet. Her homework was always done. Her notebooks were neat. Teachers liked her. But her classmates? They barely noticed she was there. In class, kids laughed and talked loudly. Emily sat quietly, listening. At lunch, she sat with a group of girls. She smiled when they laughed. She nodded when they spoke. But no one really talked to her. When teams were picked, her name came last. Every time. No one was mean. And somehow, that made it worse. Because how do you complain about being invisible when no one is actually hurting you? In Emily's class, 2 students were always noticed. Olivia was the smartest. Whenever someone was confused, Olivia explained it clearly. See, you just multiply here, then add this. Everyone gathered around her. Then there was Jake. Jake made everyone laugh. The moment he walked in, energy followed him. Why did the student eat his homework? Because the teacher said it was a piece of cake. The class burst into laughter. Emily watched quietly. Olivia had intelligence. Jake had confidence. But Emily? She didn't know what she had. That afternoon, during recess, Emily walked toward her friends. They were laughing near the swings. She slowed down. No one looked at her. No one called her name. She stood there for a moment, then quietly turned away. She sat alone on a swing, moving back and forth slowly. The wind brushed her ponytail. Her chest felt heavy. Why am I always the extra one? Why does no one choose me? She wasn't angry. She was just tired. Tired of being invisible. The next morning, Emily made a plan. If Olivia was noticed for being smart, she would try to be even smarter. She raised her hand quickly. She answered before others could think. Yes, the answer is... The teacher gently smiled. Let's give others a chance too, Emily. Some kids looked confused. Later, she tried to be funny like Jake. She told a joke. A few kids smiled politely. Then someone whispered, "Why is she acting like Jake?" Emily looked down. Her stomach felt tight. She wasn't invisible anymore, but now she felt awkward. Was pretending making everything worse? A few days later, something unexpected happened. During class, a new student named Liam dropped his project. Papers scattered everywhere. Some kids giggled, others just watched. The teacher was busy. For a moment, no one moved. Emily looked at him. She hesitated. Her heart beat faster. Then slowly, she stood up. She walked over. She knelt beside him. "It's okay," she said softly. She helped him pick up the papers. "Look, we can fix it together." Her voice was calm, gentle, real. The classroom went quiet. Everyone was watching. For the first time, they noticed Emily. That day, something changed. At lunch, someone said, "Emily, that was really nice." Olivia smiled at her. Jake waved her over. Even the teacher said, "That was very kind of you." Emily felt something warm inside her chest. She didn't feel invisible anymore. But more importantly, she didn't need to feel like she needed to change. She realized something simple. She didn't need to be the loudest. She didn't need to be the funniest. She didn't need to be the smartest. She just needed to be herself. Because the right people, they notice you for who you truly are. Emily didn't shine like fireworks. She shined quietly, like a star. And stars are always noticed, even if it takes a little time. So what about you? Have you ever felt invisible? What if you're not being ignored, but just waiting for your moment? If you believe in being yourself, like this video, subscribe for more meaningful stories. And remember, you don't have to change to be seen. You are already enough.